have a budget. I know that sounds really bad, but I will explain that in a minute. But before I do, I just want to remind you that this video is the 10th video of the Summer Book Club that Heather from A Catholic Mom's Life is hosting. And this book and all the other ladies who are posting videos on chapter 10 are linked below. And this video is about finances, financial planning, and stewardship. Okay, so I don't have a budget. Before I was married, I was always just naturally extremely frugal. My parents taught me how to be frugal. I loved couponing. I followed moneysavingmom.com for years. She is really great with couponing and getting like free diapers and free everything if you start a baby registry on Amazon, for example, and I will link her below. So yeah, I couponed and saved a lot of money because my main goal when I graduated was to pay off my student loans. So I never had a budget because with every purchase, I would ask myself, do I really need this? And is it on sale? Do I have a coupon? Or with food, is it in season? And I'm just really good about purchases. Like, I will want something for myself and I won't buy it, and I'll think about it for months, and if I do decide, okay, I really do need it, then I'll buy it. So I know a lot of adults, when they want something, they'll just buy it, and that's why buying gifts for them is hard. But with me, like, there are a lot of things that I want that I don't have because I just hate shopping. It's not my thing, and I love to be frugal. So I did reach my goal of paying off my student loans, and after that goal was done, I wanted to save for my wedding. So I did that, and we had a beautiful but frugal wedding, and then I wanted to save for the down payment for our home, and it just never was necessary for me to have a budget. My husband does have a budget for himself for food because he loves to eat out for lunch when he's at work. But with me, because every purchase in the grocery store, if it is not on sale, if I don't have a coupon, or if it's not in season and a low price, I'm generally not going to buy it. And anything that I do buy that is out of the ordinary or expensive, I always talk it over with my husband. So that is why I don't have a budget, but I know for most people, budgeting is really necessary. So in this chapter, the author talks about dividing financial tasks. My husband and I do this. My husband handles investments and taxes because I just really don't enjoy doing taxes. So I'm so blessed that he does them. And I take care of the bills. So I set up automatic bill payments, so I don't have to even really deal with the bills, except for a couple, like the HOA bill, they need checks, so I send them checks. And the author talks about online banking. If you are on YouTube, I'm sure you know about online banking. It's so wonderful to not receive paper statements in the mail. I don't like clutter. Love online banking. The author talks about the importance of checking your credit and, just guarding yourself against identity theft. Check your credit with the 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. It's sort of annoying. I had a credit card on my report that wasn't mine, so I had to get a statement from that institution that I never had a account with them and send it to all the 3 bureaus to get it off my report. One bureau took longer than the other 2. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was TransUnion, so that was frustrating, but you got to do it. Do it. Be on top of your credit report. The author also talks about stewardship and how we are called to gift our time, treasure, and talent. Since my husband is bringing in the majority of the income to our home, I do leave charitable gifts up to him. I trust him in the organizations that he wants to donate to. Recently, he donated to refugee families because he was in a similar situation as a child. He really empathizes with them, and I'm completely on board with that. So he does check with me before donating, but there's never been a time where I said don't donate. So also with tithing at Mass, this past week we were traveling, and I often don't carry cash, but he does. So he tithed in the basket, and I'm not sure, what he donated, but I trust him, and if I happen to look over, I do, and if I don't, I don't. I trust him with giving. He's a very generous person. I give a lot of my time and my talents to the church, and also through volunteering. The author reminds us of all the corporal works of mercy. The corporal work of mercy that I really gravitate to is feeding the hungry. I just think that food is such a joy. It's obviously such a necessity. And I just feel so much love, when I go to a home and they feed me. When I was in college, going to a friend's house and they would feed me, I just felt so much love, and I just think that's such a sweet way to give back is through food. So I love volunteering for soup kitchens. The last soup kitchen I volunteered with is actually a joint effort with a Catholic parish, other Protestant churches, and even some of the employees from the federal courts in the city that I'm in. And the food that this recent time was fried chicken, and it smelled so good, and everyone really loved it. So if you would like to volunteer, definitely check out your local parish bulletin. There are always tons of opportunities to volunteer, and also Catholic charities. I love Catholic charities. And did you know that the church is the largest non-government provider of education and medical services in the world? And also, no one helps the poor more than the church. I think that's so beautiful. I will link below the article with the evidence for that statement. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and definitely check out all the other ladies who are posting about finances and chapter 10 below, okay?